I'm Meagan, and I'm an addict. The biggest thing that was the worst drug for me in my life was heroin, but honestly I'm addicted to all substances. All substances in my life are not good for my lifestyle. When it started to affect my life, I was very young. I grew up without a father, so that was a big thing. I wanted love, I wanted attention, so I started growing up with the wrong people, hanging out with older crowds and drinking and using benzos and just trying to feel something to make me not feel anything at all. As I started getting older, my mom drank a lot, so I drank a lot with her. I always would just be in and out of bars at 14, 15 years old. They didn't really think that I was 14 or 15 years old because I looked a lot older, but I was just an addict. When it started affecting me when I was 16, 17 years old, I got in a car crash and got on Percocets, 180 of them a month. They pulled me off of them a month later, and I figured out I was addicted to them. I was sweating, I was aching, my body was aching, so I started buying them off the streets. That lasted for about 2 years, and then I got on heroin for about 3 or 4 years. Waking up every day and having to chase something from dusk till dawn was just a struggle in my life. I just woke up and I just realized every day that I didn't want to do this anymore, but I didn't have a choice, you know? So a couple years ago, I would run around with the wrong people. I would date this guy, and he would bring that into my life, and you know, it was just easier to live that lifestyle because it made me even more numb. But then I started lying and cheating and stealing, and that's not the person that I am. And drugs will make you a different person. It makes you a person you adapt to the drug. The drug doesn't adapt to you, you know? It doesn't, just because you steal, you cheat, and you lie, and your family thinks that you're this worst person, that's not who you are. That's who you become because you need that drug. You know, from dusk till dawn, having to chase something for the rest of your life is just not ideal, as you would say, you know. I thought it was for a long time, you know. I always used to say, I love doing this, I love doing it, but then I became pregnant in addiction, you know, and that was the worst time of my life. As they say, you know, you hit rock bottom. That's what everybody says. You hit the rock bottom pit, and you don't go up anywhere from there when you're still in addiction. You just keep digging the hole deeper. And I found myself 7, 8 months pregnant, hungry, and living on park benches at baseball fields. And I was tired, you know. The most thing is you're 7 months pregnant, you are so hungry, but you don't care anymore because you're so addicted to a drug that you have to go and steal at 7 months pregnant. You think about robbing places, you know, you get charges and you end up in jails, and it was hard for me. It was very hard. And I know now in this generation, it's very hard for a lot of women, you know, and we see it all the time now that we see pregnant women using on the streets, and it's hard for them to get out of it because the addiction is so hard to get out of. It took me a long time in my pregnancy to get out of addiction. I mean, I was literally about to have my daughter, and it clicked and hit me that I'm about to lose her, you know, and it's hard. It's really hard.